There are nights that when you walk through the arena doors, you sense something special. This is one of those nights in Hockey Ultimate Team. Puck has been dropped, and we are watching with you. Ultimate Team competition, tonight's special because the athletes are. And they're as ready as they will ever be to get this started. Shutout positioning by Duchesne. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Didn't get any of it. Zaitsev's looking to lead.
Pitching this one to Kucherov.
Takes that pass up the boards and stays. With a blast! He wore that puck on a hard shot. Trying for it. Missed on that. Worked in the corner by Jari Kurri. Trying to blindside the goalie. Didn't get a thing of that one.
The Russians with possession in the defensive zone. Puck is thrown to Kucherov.
With a shot. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Has it picked up. The Jets skated up on the side. Big time deep there. Loose puck. It went off one of the guys there.
Trying to go to Panarin. Now it's directed to Malkin.
He imposed his will. The Russians are lugging it back through the defensive end. Gonchars heading out of the defensive zone. Is able to move on in. Fires. Saved there. Thinking attack here. Nice work by Evgeny Malkin. Just inside the line. Looks over things from the corner. And snapped to Sergachev. Blocked. Tried, but it didn't work.
Doughty's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to wobble around and finish this shift.
To the half wall. Skates to the corner. Heads behind the net. Fires in front. That's terrific goaltending.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Lets it go. Well wide of the mark. Gets the puck ahead for a lead pass. Good intercept in his own end. Bergeron's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty.
Winnipeg's waiting to get things organized in the defensive zone.
Bishop's at the bench. 6 attackers now.
Pitching it to Doughty. Snapping a pass to Klingberg.
The best part about a game like this that is played with great pace is the coaches can't stick their thumbs into it and slow the game down. There's no time for meetings on the bench.
The Russians guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook. Winnipeg's getting the edge for the first time tonight with a power play.
Well, this is a great chance for them. The game's initial power play. The first chance to get on the board.
The Russians control the play in the defensive zone.
In with it now. And he missed it.
Or you're not going to get many chances from there, guys. He's right in the middle of the ice and he misses the net.
The Jets continue on in their own end. Propelled to Duchesne. Passing one off now to Mike Modano.
Lets it go. Off a body. Gonchars headed to neutral ice. The Jets' power play let them down at a key point. He can start some danger here. Picks it up back there. The Jets are skating it up at neutral ice. Very important steal for him. Tremendous hit.
Duchesne's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Won that face-off. Now what? Quick shot. Puck ricocheted off the screen. He lifted the stick and took it away.
In the defensive zone, hanging on to it. Pass attempt to Tarasenko.
That puck came back to neutral ice, and so things will have to regroup. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Well, score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
The Jets now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room.
And they've won the faceoff.
A shot.
Did what he's made to do. Hangs on for a whistle.
Peterson, time at the goal, 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
Strong wrister. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. Only 1 goal scored and 2 periods yet to go.
Hey fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing one of our 6-game ticket packages.
Tarasenko's goal came late in the period, and that has meant the difference so far. Intermission is here. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
The Russians are down only by 1, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
Skilled play by Alexander Ovechkin. Save. And it's held. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Kucherov's trying to get out of his own end. Gets across, looks over his options. Shoots one. That didn't go like he wanted.
On to Duchesne. Moving it to Jari Kurri.
Slips in. Lifts the stick and steals the puck.
Directing that one to Ovechkin.
Lets it go. Shot it high.
I can't believe he missed the net there.
Looking to Gaudreau.
Brings it in for an attack. Whistle blown for an offside. A little over 5 minutes have elapsed here in the second. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0.
Pitching this one to Radulov. Puck is thrown to Malkin.
Terrific hand-eye.
Trying to go to Panarin.
Goes back deep for it.
And now it's directed to Peter Forsberg.
That one is pointed to him. Save, but just barely.
Pitching it to Radulov. Snapping a pass to Kuznetsov.
In front. Score! And this one is tied. Winnipeg's got that one. Now what? Passing one off now to Letang. Winnipeg's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Canes that offensive line. Handled in the corner by Mike Modano. Looks over his options from the corner. Collected by Taylor Hall. Oh, what a stop.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Takes a shot. That shot hit a man. Feeds the point. He loads it up and a save. Pass attempt to Buchnevich. Great job in his own end with that interception.
Winnipeg's controlling play now at center ice.
Great deep there.
Moving it to Buchnevich.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Pass comes to him from the crease.
Directing that one to Ristolainen. Looking to Klingberg. Pitching this one to Bergeron.
Somebody over early, offside. And the faceoff's won. Steps in from the neutral zone. Has it in his own end.
Winnipeg setting things up in the defensive zone.
Really good job by the defenseman there.
Pass off the woodwork to Duchesne.
Recollects it. Taken over again.
Last minute of play.
Pitched right ahead through center. Takes that pass from the other point. Wonderful stop. Slows it to a stop. Clean win on the draw. "40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time."
Hey fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for
The Russians, on the strength of this game-tying goal, have gotten this contest back even, and maybe they're the team with the edge as we go to break.
We are tied, and the third period has begun. The coaches probably said, "Who's going to get me that tiebreaker?" Maybe they'll say, "Who's going to get me the OT winner?"
Trying the probe up the wing.
The Jets with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Can start the attack going in the zone.
Karam pass to Duchesne.
Great defensive poke.
The Russians lug that along up the wing.
Takes that pass. Fires. He scores. 2 straight goals.
Been a number of close chances here at either end as this continued tie game strung out. Now they've got the lead. We'll see where it takes us now.
The Russians have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive?
They've got the draw.
Alexander Ovechkin.
The Russians are moving the puck in their own end.
Nikita Zaitsev, and by number 56.
Chip to Malkin.
Time of the goal.
Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock.
Seconds.
And it's a good pickup.
Winnipeg's looking to head man up the wing. Gains the zone and looks over his options.
Wow, what a move. He just flat out missed it.
Breakaway. What skill on that play. From the outside. A shot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Gets in. Looks over his options here.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
Lost it, but got it back. The Russians in their own end setting things up.
He's got it on his stick perfect off that left wing. He lifts the stick and picks his pocket. That's an offside.
So a timeout is taken here. Good time for it.
The coach has clearly seen an opportunity here with the timeout to re-instruct his team about what he wants to happen. He hasn't looked real happy.
They've won the faceoff.
The Russians are controlling in their own end.
I know lots of people like high-scoring games. Well, actually, I'm one of them. But this has been almost like a well-played chess match. There's no room. There's no way that either team can find a way to get many more chances than there's been.
Using the point. He's got it.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center.
Laid on to Curry. Taken behind by Duchesne.
That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Took that pass perfectly off the wing. That's turned aside. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead.
Steps across that line. Displays incredible skill with that.
And sent down to Tarasenko. The Russians in their own end ready in attack.
Zaitsev's trying to work his way to center ice.
Long pass up the wing to Radulov. And the pickup. Puck loose because of that hit. Nice tip of the pass.
1 minute left.
The Jets are skating it back in their own end.
Less than a minute to go. Good luck to us all.
Puck is thrown to Zaitsev.
Not a free puck now.
Trying to go to Mike Madonna.
Big time move. He lost possession there. Has that one and holds.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play? The Jets' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Deflected off the blocker. The Russians organizing back in their own end. Lots on that to Radulov. Carries it up the side. Can he make him chase it?
A collision.
Gonchar's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
Horn sounds, game over.
The coaching staff will need to get more out of their lines and get their players feeding off of one another. If you can generate more chemistry, you will be successful.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.
Though the Hockey Ultimate Team competitive seasons are long, there are games that stand out, and this is one of those.
HV71's got the puck, and they get to make the first play.
The Russians are driving it from the wing.
Gathered up again by Peter Forsberg.
World-class deep there. Wrister from the slot. Outstanding save with a glove.
The Russians in their own end controlling the play.
Has that one measured in his own end.
HV71's got it in their own end, hoping for center.
In the slot. Score! And we have our first one of the game.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
A little under 4 minutes have been played in the first period. It's a 1-0 game.
By number 86, DKaKaRizla, assisted by number 13, and by number 22, DKaRizla. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 41 seconds.
Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. HV71's hoarding the puck at mid-ice. And it's a good pickup. The Russians possess the play in no man's land.
Cut that pass in his own end. They hold it in, keeping the heat on.
Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save.
And yet another save. How does he do that? They score!
What a beautiful pass to set up this one-timer.
The goaltender thought he had that shut off. He gets across the net, but he can't shut down the top bin. It's right in it.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. Now it's directed to Marchand. Washington's back in its own end, trying to work forward.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes,
Picks it up back
11
there.
seconds.
Puck is thrown to Buffalo. Blocked away.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Swipes that.
The Russians have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check.
Takes that pass at center, see if we can move something.
Really good cut of the pass. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
He's alone. He scores. That's 3 in a row.
Now this... player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Lost the puck, just couldn't get by.
Right near the line, can he keep it going? The Russians, through the neutral zone, have control.
No whistles mean continuous play, which means less coaching, which means the team that is going to be successful is going to be the one with the players that can think the quickest.
And he picks it up. Pitching it to Tarasenko.
Is able to move on in. In all alone.
HV71's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Terrific determination by Forsberg. Has it back deep. Passing one off now to Ovechkin.
Important interception there.
That one is pointed to him. Looking for a better lane. Fires. Takes his pass from the goalie. Washington's carrying on up the wing.
An open ice collision.
If you can catch somebody unawares in the middle of the ice, you know that you were really giving them a solid wallop. That was a great hit.
Skilled play by Forsberg. Moving it now in the defensive zone.
Brings it in for an attack. He loads it up. Missed.
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net.
The Russians with possession in their own end.
A neutral zone interception.
And he steps across the line. Pass attempt to Radulov.
A terrific first period for one squad, but not for the other. So at least one coach has his hands full.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Washington suffering in net. Probably their whole team play needs to be re-examined during this intermission, but the goaltenders had a rough night. Here's an example as we go to break.
Second period has begun. Will it be like the first, or will it not?
He throws it there. You could almost count that one, but no.
The Russians have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
Hits the post and out.
Through the corner. Goes to the backhand.
Save! He got all of it, and so did he.
He takes that point pass. Fires.
Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending.
Lets it go. Score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
One way to generate offense is to get set up in the attacking zone, apply some pressure, and get the puck on net. Great finish on this shift.
Everybody loves those, the ones where the water ball is just about to get shaken. That's a perfect shot right in the top of the net.
HV71's clawed back to within 2 goals. Lots of time still remaining. Perhaps this will be momentum they can build before the second intermission.
Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 2 seconds.
Carries it on in from center.
Nicely received at the point. Score! And it's a 1-goal game.
Hartnell's quick release was the key to that one-timer.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the root.
Washington's gotten an important goal here. They call it the proximate goal. It gets you back to within 1. And considering we're in the second period, that's a nice step.
Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Swipe that one at center ice.
Looking to Panarin.
Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 54 seconds.
HV71's carrying it in their own end.
Gains the zone. On to Radulov.
Around through the corner. Slid back across from one point to the other. Pass cut.
Couldn't do what he wanted.
HV71's finding its way to center ice. Chip to Kuznetsov. Not a hard hit, but effective. Washington's on the move in neutral ice. Trying to go to McKinnon.
Cut off that pass at center ice.
Carried through the middle.
Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass from the goaltender. Should have held on to that one, but he didn't get burned.
Decides he wants the corner.
That puck's loose, went off someone. Snapping a pass to Kuznetsov. The Russians arrive between the blue lines. Directing that one to McKinnon. Shoots it on. Turned aside.
Hangs on for a whistle.
Defensive zone win. The Russians controlling play now in their own end. Shoots off his glove. Washington's in their own end, moving the puck. Moving it to Modano.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Quick wrister.
Wonderful stop. Loose puck due to the play by Modano. The Russians lug that along in their own end. Goes back deep for it. Pitching this one to Forsberg.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Trying for it. Off the iron.
The whole bench, you can almost hear them groan as this puck hits the pipe and deflects away.
Now it's directed to Ovechkin.
In the second period.
Quick shot. A good stick stop.
Washington's continuing on up the wing.
Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Oh, what a chance, what a save. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
Do you know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nominations for our Team Player Awards are available in the concourse in the lower seating level.
The Russians have the lead, and with goaltending like this, they might just keep it. But we'll have to see after we go to break. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
HV71's coaching staff, Doc, has to be pretty pleased the way they played through the first 40 minutes of play. One area of concern has been their offense. They need to take advantage of all the time of possession and finally put the puck into the back of the net.
Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
HV71's looking up from mid-ice. Fires! They score! And they've tied the game up!
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are back in a stalemate.
And they've won the faceoff. Puck is thrown to Joe Sakic. Back on his stick.
Crosses that line. A big one-timer.
Oh, what a save that was. Pitching it to Kucherov. Couldn't get through there. HV71's continuing to probe up the wing. Carries it to the corner. Can make a play from the corner. Skill play by Alexander Ovechkin. Save there. HV71 setting things up in their own end. Passing one off now to McKinnon. Pass attempt to Malkin. Great shooting lane. Score! The Russians have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive, passive.
Scored by number 86.
Looking to Gonchar.
Assisted by number 71, Evgeny Malkin.
The Russians with possession in the neutral zone.
5 minutes, 52 seconds.
Steals it in the attacking zone. Cotton quickly back. Right to the point. A howitzer. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? He can start some danger here. The Russians are lugging it back through the defensive end. A heartening collision. You thought they were gone. They're not.
Unfortunately, the puck carrier there knows he's in a hockey game. Wow, what a collision.
Swift on the shot. Fantastic poke check by Malkin. Gains that offensive line. Intercepted that one at an important place.
Well, there's been no shortage of goals here tonight as this one winds down. We've seen some pretty terrific goals and some that haven't been so great as well. But there has been a big number on the board, it seems, almost since the early part of the first period.
Around through the corner. Took care of that one. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Amazing reflexes.
Dogged determination there by Marchand. Skates it into the zone. Gives it over to the point. Outstanding save off a chance. Puck out of the zone and the attackers regroup. Terrific determination by Dustin Byfuglien. HV71 setting things up in the defensive zone. Battle for possession. Out of all that, it's kicked further. The Russians have it in their own end. Look out, the hits are coming.
They're trying to chip their way back into this game. One way to do it is with that check. Wow, what an aggressive play, trying to give his team a spark here late in the game as they try to fight back.
That's a great face-off win. Washington's got it through center ice. Recollects it. Trying to go to Buchnevich. Tremendous hit.
Solid hit directly right through the puck carrier. Excellent open ice hit.
We're down to the seconds when the clock seems to move the fastest. The Russians keep the play going in the middle. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Now frustrating on that pass. It came back over the blue line and the coach noticed. Back in his defensive end to get it. Snapping a pass to Tarasenko. A shot. Score! 2 in a row.
When you're thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
The Butterflies of no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
Washington's come up big on another faceoff.
Steps across that line. Missed all of it.
And by number 98,
has it in his own end.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 35 seconds.
The Russians control the play in the defensive zone. Gonchar's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Washington's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Their backs to the end boards, and they deliver a big face-off win.
19 minutes, 54 seconds.
A shot! And the siren goes.
The current strategy didn't work out for their team, so maybe it's time to try something different in order to get the results they need.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Though the Hockey Ultimate Team competitive seasons are long, there are games that stand out, and this is one of those. We've been looking forward to this, and so it unfolds right beneath us. Wonderful block. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Can start the attack going in the zone.
Pass off the woodwork to Kucherov.
Has it in his own end. The Russians skated up on the side.
Good stick presence by Ovechkin. Knocked off the puck. Shoots. Oh, and he missed the net.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Carries it on in from center. Takes it right back.
And he lets it go.
Shot blocked. Centering. Just an awful shot. Great offensive job here. Means nothing if they don't score, though.
Skates to the corner.
That's the end.
Good work by Palmieri.
You really see the speed and skill level with this great offensive shift in the zone.
Steals it in the attacking zone. And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset.
The Russians shifting gears back in their own end.
Great deke there.
Turned on net.
Got iron with the shot.
The Russians ready an attack back in the defensive zone.
Driving in from no man's land.
Smart recovery by Palmieri. And he steps across the line.
Missed all of it.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick.
Lost possession there. Motors along up center. Turned a shot on net. Made that work for him in goal. Heads on to the corner. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Picks it up in his own end.
I love when the game is like this. Everybody has to think. Everybody has to react. There's no time to slow the game down.
He's got it. Looking to Radulov. Play halted down to the ice and right.
The Royals are extremely frustrating to play against. No matter how hard you work, you never seem to break them down defensively. They just don't give up much.
Over 6 minutes remaining in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Gains the zone. Gives it on a cross from the point. Riley is tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Russians have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. Florida's power play will have its first chance of the game.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
The Russians continue on in the defensive zone. Passing one off now to Malkin. Flings it. Terrific glove save. Florida's up the wing, controlling play now. Can he make him chase it? Solid defensive play. That's a pass right to left. Now what? The Russians recoiling back in their own end. Solid neutralized poke check. The Royals power play let him down at a very important time. Puck is thrown to Radulov. Moving it to Malkin. Read that play in his own end. Skates it into the zone. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Not a free puck now.
1 minute left.
Now it's directed to Sergachev. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Perfect pass. No!
That's a quality chance on the backhand opportunity.
Pitching it to Roenick. Snapping a pass to Laine. Stands him up. First period is in the books. Perfection on the part of defense and goaltending. Challenges ahead for the offense when we get to the second. We start the second the way we began the first. Nothing. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? This is icing. Good job on the draw. Zaitsev's trying to work his way to center ice. The Russians have it along the side at mid-ice. Back to the point. Slid back across from one point to the other. Wheeling behind and continuing to move. Score! Finally, we have a goal.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up one. Go make it two.
The Russians have been pounding away, and finally here in the second, they've gotten the first goal. Florida's got it off the draw at center. Taken over again. Pitching this one to Kucherov. Chip to Ovechkin. Terrific fake out. Florida's marching on halfway up the rink. Very important steal for him. Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check. Directing that one to Kucherov.
Stolen away in a clever play by Kane. Pass attempt to Line. A whistle for an offside. A little under 6 minutes played here in period 2. It's a 1-0 game. The Royals win that neutral zone faceoff. He corrals it again. That didn't go like he wanted. Laid on to Line. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Propelled to Malkin. He just flat out missed it. Trying to go to Mike Modano. The Russians are skating it back in their own end. Gonchars looking to leave. Somebody over early, offside. Good offensive zone win. The Russians control the play in their own end. In with it now. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. The Russians up the wing lug the puck. Lets it go. Good save there. What a terrific opportunity. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty. And the arm of the referee is up. The Russians are given a hooking minor. The Royals' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Good face-off win. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot. Decides to curl back a little further. The Russians have it in the defensive zone. Looking to Ovechkin. Gathered up again by Kane. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Fires. Save! He just stopped one of the best. Great job in his own end with that interception. Stole that pass away in his own end. The Royals' power play is over. They missed out on a great opportunity to tie this one up. Rides the line. Around through the corner right now. It is hard work here to get the puck free. Waits from the corner. He banked it right ahead. Rolls right off the boards. Threatening an attack. Crosses that line. Moves to the corner. Florida's lugging it up the wing. Great job on a cut pass.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
The Russians lug that along in their own end. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Trying for it. Score! And this one is tied. The Royals have done a great job getting this game tied. Lots of time left. Let's see which way it shifts. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Terrific determination by Forsberg. Doesn't get the shot off. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is grounds for...
Underway, third period, tie game. Puck loose, strong defensive play by Alexander Ovechkin. A shot, got in front of another one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Passing one off now to Ovechkin. Into the end of attack. The Royals are skating it up at neutral ice. Gliding and considering behind the net. Corrals it. Fires. Score! 2 in a row. Royals have gotten a 1-goal lead here in the third period. Do they go for 2, or do they just try to protect this? Solid win at center ice. Now what? Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. Gonchard's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Florida's got that face-off win. Shot brings him off the post.
Anybody that has a chance to score is looking for the bounce. Doesn't matter if you're up or down. In this case, they're up, but they still want a little cushion.
Got it in his own end. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Shoots. Can't get it on net.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Florida's carrying on up the wing. Strong, slippery move. Right along the blue line. Not able to do that well. The Russians in their own end controlling play now. Florida's power play did not do it for them. Not the way it was designed to be. Everybody has to get back to get onside. The Russians setting things up in their own end. Puck is thrown to Kucherov. To the point it comes. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Moving it to Malkin. Terrific work with the stick. Might be a game saver there. Gains the blue line. Goes back deep for it. Good intercept in his own end. Loose puck did not go well. Dogged determination there by LeBlanc. Makes that play deep. On to Jeremy Roenick. Slides it to the point. A slot wrister. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Puck loose, now picked up. The Russians with possession in the defensive zone. Has that measured.
The Royals have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Cuts off that pass on the attack. Shoots. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
The goalie's in great position, but he just can't get over quick enough because the one-timer is a rocket.
That's good, Ray. I think he sure has his fans out there. Great save. Has that one and holds. A little under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Game was tied. Not anymore. Enormous face-off win. The Royals carrying it in their own end. And he gains the zone. Picks it up back there. The Russians wheel it up the wing. Good hustle, and the icing is waved off. Back in his defensive end to get it. The Royals with possession up the wing. drives to the crease. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Good defensive play, hand-to-eye in center ice.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 11
Nearing the final minute of regulation.
minute left in the third.
Great poke check. Kuznetsov's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Florida's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Russians go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. A big win. Let's see what happens. Score! A goal on the power play.
A great EPG. He gets in the slot and walks away with the talent.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
The Russians have struck back, only trailing by a single goal, and we're in the dramatic third period. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it.
Alexander Ovechkin, assisted by number
Right in front. Big save with the glove. I think it changed direction there.
19 minutes, 11
Gets in, looks over his options here. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Whistle blown for an offside. Florida's won that faceoff in the neutral zone. Incredible skill on the attack. Puck grab, they've got it ready. And now it's directed to Radulov. Brings it in for an attack. Shoots one. Great save. To Modano. Signals the end of this one.
Hockey Ultimate Team matches are all about executing on set game plan. This team was able to master their strategy and walk away successful here tonight.
Ultimate Team is like any other intense competition where there are matchups with greater luster. This is one of those. The opening faceoff has gotten us underway here.
Moving it to Ovechkin. Howitzer got his pad on a changing shot.
From that cluster of players kicked out. Great cut. The Russians have it along the side at mid-ice.
And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty.
Zaitsev's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. Toronto's power play unit makes its debut tonight.
Well, the power play guys have to go to work now. This is an opportunity they hope for. You want one early, and you want to see if you can get on the board first.
11 seconds.
Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession.
And now it's directed to Duchesne.
That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Can start the attack going in the zone. A one-timer.
Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie. Toronto's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Puck is thrown to Kuznetsov.
By number 95.
Got that pass in his own end.
Pitching it to Camilleri.
Time of the goal. 3 minutes, 28.
Lets it go. That was a great play and goal.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
A hit that can make you mad.
McGinnis clearly is following the roadmap here laid out by his coach. They want to be physical. Both teams expect that this is going to be an angry game.
Makes that play deep. To Kuznetsov.
Oh, what a hit that one was.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Side to side they go, trying to generate something.
And a save. Pitching this one to Camilleri. Snapping a pass to Roenick.
Gains the zone.
Perfect receipt of the pass. The Russians in their own end controlling the play. That pass along the boards. Passing one off now to Zadorov.
Very important steal for him. Good, solid poke check there.
This game has had great pace to it. There's not been very many whistles, which, as broadcasters, we like a lot. But there is going to be a lot of chances from play like this.
Kazakh stands up the wing, controlling play now. Continues on back a little farther.
Boy, stick-to-stick artistry there. He's got it and moves ahead. Oh, he'll pay for that. Over 7 minutes to go, first period. Toronto's got the lead, 1-0. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Puck picked up here. Takes that pass from the other point man. Waffle boarded. Cut off that pass at center ice. Got it back.
Nice work by Duchesne.
Wheels around behind.
A shot.
Glove save. Nice.
Carried towards the corner by Duchesne. The Russians in their own end setting things up.
Fires. Save.
Gets it in a good place.
A one-timer.
Save there. On through the corner.
In that defensive zone, an important play.
You're probably best not to make that type of play, even though you're trailing by a goal. Still make the right reads. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive.
Lets it go. That is a shot that went way wide.
This was a heavy shot, but it had no chance of going in because it missed the net.
Important interception there.
Last minute of play.
Snaps off a wrist shot. Blocked. A delayed penalty call a signal.
The Russians receive 2 minutes for holding. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
They should be really confident as they enter the power play again. You've already got one power play goal in your back pocket. You'd like to do it again.
Oh, broke it up.
Drives that pass on. Snaps one.
Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save.
20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen.
Only 1 goal scored and 2 periods yet to go.
Period underway, and the power play is underway as well.
Gives it to the point. Kazakhstan's in control through the neutral zone. Chip to Madonna. Slot shot. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save. Score! What a power play these guys have. Toronto's goal has given them a 2-goal lead now, and there's still a lot of time left in the game. We're still in the second period.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came.
Tip to the net.
Number 69 and by number 19.
That puck's loose, went off someone. On the outside, a shot. Great save. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Pass attempt to Duchesne.
Cuts off that pass on the attack. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
Takes that pass off the boards. Fires!
May not have intended it, but it hit him.
2-on-1.
A great wrist shot.
Wonderful stop. The Russians are at the wing in neutral ice. And the pickup.
Use that stick like a magic wand.
Save. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Madonna's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. The Russians are getting their first power play crack of the game.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Right next to the line. Takes it and looks. Back and forth they go between the points. Gathered up again by Evgeny Malkin. Fires. Score! A goal on the power play.
Power play unit has a little more ice to work with. They apply pressure in the zone, and they get rewarded on this shift.
Dubnyk's looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly, thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
A little over 8 minutes have passed. Now with the scoring of the goal, let's see if they can get this tied.
Scored on the power play by number 47.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Couldn't get through. It's loose.
And that is an offside.
3 seconds.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. The Russians skated up on the side. Propelled to Kuznetsov. Gathered up by Mike Madonna.
Intercepted it in no man's land.
Free puck now.
Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
Toronto's in their own end, carrying it on.
Has that one measured at center.
Played up that right side to Jeremy Roenick. He throws it there. He scores! Jeremy Roenick!
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
He thought he was in good position. But he left that top bin open. In it goes. Another goal beaten over the shoulder.
Just over 7 minutes to be played. It's a 3-1 game.
Goal scored by number 27, Jeremy Roenick, assisted by number...
Gives it on a cross from the point. Did not get anything up. Placed into the corner by Camilleri. Trying to go to Tarasenko. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Good position in the slot. He saved it. Strong save.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Steals it in the attacking zone. That one hit him in the mask. That's the end. Good work by Peter Forsberg. Looking to Buchnevich. On to Zadorov. Takes that pass from the other point. Point blank shot. Great save in close. Has that one and holds. They won that draw. Has that point pass as well. Not through. Cut that pass in his own end. Reads the play and keeps it. Shoots. Outstanding point-blank save. Directing that one to Ovechkin.
1 minute left.
Into the last minute of the second period. Picks it up back there. Moving it to Duchesne. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
They've been so responsible with the puck most of the night. It's plays like that that they just haven't made. This isn't the time to start being risky.
Second period over, the lead got bigger. But after all of that work, the difference in this game, just a pair. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Russians, Doc, trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
The pass fails, and the puck goes skittering out to center. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock helped. Picks it up in his own end. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. The Russians lug that along in their own end. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. A shot. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on.
Toronto's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to.
A shot. Score! Logano.
This shot off the backhand is a little cheeky, and it's got the goalie beat.
You make a mistake that bad, most often the next place the puck is in your net. And there it is.
Kazakhstan's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. They've got the draw. Moved along and in. Perfect pass. What a save.
That was a tougher stop than a look.
That one's right on his stick from the right side. Slid back across from one point to the other. And now it's directed to Panarin. Puck is thrown to Malkin. Close in play. Save! Both of them got all of that one. Kazakhstan's driving upwards. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Good hustle to get down there, and the icing is gone. Great job on a cut pass. Couldn't get through and retain possession. Pitching it to Peter Forsberg. Trying for it. He scores! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Now this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
Pretty nifty set of moves as a teammate gets open for him. He lays this pass right on the tape so he can finish it off.
Toronto's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Peter Forsberg, assisted by number 13.
Collected by Roenick. Pitching this one to Forsberg.
Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 3 seconds.
A shot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Toronto's played almost perfectly this evening. They've gotten a few bounces along the way, but you earn your breaks. They have to be thrilled with their performance here.
2-on-1 opportunity. Snapped off a wrist shot. And a save. Boom. Heavy collision there.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
Somebody crept in offside. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Stole that pass away in his own end. Oh, and they've got a 2-on-1 here. Shot. Great save at the edge of the crease. Snapping a pass to Mike Modano. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. What a tremendous hit. Quick wrist shot. Got a piece of that one. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. Tarasenko's got 2 minutes for interference. Toronto's power play unit has been strong already, scoring 2 times. Will this be 3? Gonchar's heading out of the defensive zone.
15 minutes.
Brings it in for an attack. He's got it. Oh, tremendous hit. That rush is over. Puck needs to be first. Offside. A little under 4 minutes left to go. One step short of a fistful. It's a 4-goal lead. A shot. Got in front of another one.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Got that pass in his own end. A punishing hit shuts that one down. Toronto's power play did not do it for them. Passing one off now to Mike Modano. He's shown us quite a bit on that move, didn't he? Slid to Kucherov. Shoots one and a save. Kazakhstan's back in its own end, trying to work forward. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. Gives it over to the point. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man.
Well, he's not very effective now. He's banged up, but he's going to try and finish his shift anyway.
Didn't get any of it. And it's turned aside. Slows it to a stop.
Well, this shift had to seem like an extra minute for him. He was banged up earlier on it. Still gets out to block the shot.
Good job on the draw.
The Russians keep the play going in the middle. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Oh, he got that.
Oh, he was lucky to make that stop off that screenshot.
Jostled off the puck. Takes that pass. Save there. Covers and stops play.
Dubnyk's seen a lot of rubber tonight. His team defensively hasn't helped him out very much, but he's turned aside almost everything, and as a result, they have the lead.
Off a defender, that's a free puck. Biggest chance in the game. Passes to the slot. A lightning-like glove. Point blast. A brilliant save at the horn. The horn sounds the end of this game.
Chemistry is a major factor when it comes to generating scoring chances. Luckily, the players were able to gel for the best results.